Hey travelers, welcome to a fat tester review of Cookes of Dublin here at Disney Springs. But we're actually going to test 3 different restaurants because there are 3 Irish restaurants here, and this was blessed by a subscriber that sent over the funds for this and wanted to see the review. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all of them. So the first restaurant is Raglan Road. This is the main restaurant. You can get everything here if you want. And they have a little shop in here. We'll go in there. We're going to do an appetizer here. Cookes of Dublin is their quick service restaurant, so we'll grab the main course there, and then we will end with a drink at Hole in the Wall. So it is a great day, and there's not entertainment right now because it starts at 5 p.m. It's fantastic. It is, I've eaten here once before. They have a huge bar in here. There's the stage, massive open seating. They have a few rooms. I think that you can probably do special events here, but I love this place. The one time I've had it, and the entertainment is what I'd come for, but that doesn't start until after 5 p.m. They have such a great little Irish shop here. This is fun. You can buy all things Ireland. St. Patrick's Day obviously is about to happen as I'm filming this, so they're, well, technically it's still like 6 weeks out, but they are very decorated and have all that up. Should I get a hat? I feel like I should get a hat. No, I don't have money for a hat right now. Eventually I'll get a hat, but I'll probably just buy one online. All right, anyway, so that's the store. Oh my gosh, look at this sweater. Okay, here is the menu. And this is gorgeous outside, so I am sitting outside. I never do this. And then here is the drink menu. Oh, look at the cocktails. Okay, so she recommended 3 different appetizers. The Kiss Before Shrimp, the Donkey Duo, which is the one I got, that's sausages. And she said the most traditional is the Pull the Buxty. And that looks amazing, but I went with this one, which is going to be the sausage. So we get brown molasses bread. And then this is cooked with oats and milk. And then the dipping is a Guinness with some raw unbleached flour, and then cooked down and then served with olive oil. Let's try it. Ooh. I wasn't expecting the sweetness. That is good. It is a very light bread. That's fantastic. That bread was amazing, but look at this. So this is the Donkey Duo. I was not expecting it to be like this. That is fantastic. Okay, so these are from Cheshire Farms, and then it's a sesame seed fried batter that they put those in. And then we got 2 sauces. This one is an apple buffalo, which is a very interesting mix. And then this one is donkey mustard mayonnaise, which is kind of a mix between brown mustard and yellow mustard, apparently. So this one has a very, very light touch of spice, supposedly. And then look at that presentation. That is so creative. All right, let's try it by itself first. It's like a very tasty pigs in the blanket. That's the taste you're getting. That's pretty much what this is, but man, that's good. All right, let's try the apple buffalo. Oh wow. I was not expecting those 2 things to go so well together, but apple buffalo, wow. So apparently they take whole apples and they cook them in the oven until they're brown, and then they mix in buffalo sauce after they squash them up. This is fantastic. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it, but there is a stage and they have performances out here as well. Now for the donkey mustard mayonnaise. Very different flavor. Those are, wow. Well, that has a spice, from the mustard spices. And actually maybe a little bit more spicy, I would say, than the buffalo. But man, they're so different, and they're both just so good, and they go so well with this. Now, with the mustard, I'm gonna tell you that tastes. I would say, the apple's going to be a little bit better only because it's different, and you can get it's going to taste more like a mustard dip that you can. I feel like that's a little more standard. You can find something like this somewhere else. The apple is just so unique. It's just something that I've never seen. I've never tasted like apple and buffalo together. It's so good. I dropped the fork. Good thing I have extra. Now, normally that could just be a meal in itself. I may have eaten too much because it was so good. And I still have another place to go. They sell that Stout Glaze that I dipped the bread in here. And it's $13 a bottle if you want to grab that. She said it's really good to put on chicken. Next up, we're going to try the quick service location, Cookes of Dublin. I think you actually get a really good value eating here. It's about $16 to $20 for the meals here. Ooh, chicken and mushroom pie. I think I might go with that. Here are the kids' menus, by the way, and they do have some desserts. That's what it looks like inside. Okay, these desserts do look good, y'all. Look at that. Trying to avoid the glare. Oreo cheesecake. Here's if you want the condiments, they have A1 sauce. Oh, malt vinegar. You never see anybody with malt vinegar. Me not paying attention. It's already on the table. It's very small inside. There are tables outside. I feel like this is going to be a hard place to find a table if you are here during a very busy time. I chose these seats there. I don't like sitting it's very high up, but they're not uncomfortable. It's just high up. By the way, this came almost immediately. You get a number to bring it to your table, and it came out in like 1 minute. So fish and chips is their number one item. Shrimp and chips are their number two. And then I got she said this was probably about number three. I got the chicken and mushroom pot pie. There's that. It does come with fries. It does not come with a drink. It was $17 total. Let's see what that looks like inside. Oh, is the whole thing? I thought it was in a little thing. It's a whole, okay. You just pull that off and get a good look on the insides. That's a lot of crust since it does that. That's good. All right, so there's a lot of chicken in there. All right, let's try. It's very tasty. It's very flavorful, but I'll be honest, it's also a little dry. Like, I feel like it needs more moisture inside. Like, I'm not sure what that it would be or how, like, you know how like when you get like, maybe it's just cheaper pot pies. I don't know. Maybe that's all I'm used to. But it's got like more of a broth or a liquid inside, and that's cooking everything. This doesn't have that. It's very heavy. It's not bad in any way. Just, I think it could use a little more moisture. That's my only critique. It's delicious. Like, it's got a good flavor, but it's going to be heavy, especially having eaten that appetizer beforehand. But I will power through for you. Okay, that actually got better as I kept eating into it. It felt like it got more moist. It's still just a touch dry, just a touch. But I love the flavor, and I love mushrooms. So actually, I would love more mushroom in it because I'm a big. It's also the reason I like escargot, because it has a very earthy mushroom taste. But it's very good. Now let's see how some of these fries are. I put some malt vinegar on here. I don't remember where it was that I used to get a lot of malt vinegar, but man, it's such a It's a condiment that I almost never see, and I don't think to use it unless I see it, but it's so good. And the fries are really good. They're nice thick fries. They're cooked through properly, not burnt, not too soft. Excellent. So these were the original owners, obviously not of this location, but they started the overall company. And the executive chef actually works here now, and they have a Guinness World Record for the most expensive strawberries. Interesting. In 1977, restaurant manager Leslie Cook paid $906 for a pound of strawberries at an auction. Those better have been some good strawberries. Now it's time for happy hour at Hole in the Wall. I think I'm going to get a cocktail. I'm not a beer drinker. I might get a well. We all know we don't like chairs with these arms, but they're very wide. Here are the cocktails. That's not bad at all. Here's what they have on tap. Here's their frozen drinks. I got the rosemary maple whiskey sour. Now, normally this is not what I probably would have ordered. I was leaning more towards the smoky bee, but when I asked what she recommended, she said it so fast that I decided to go for it. Oh wow, that is delicious. So it's maple syrup, rosemary syrup, Tennessee Tickle whiskey, and fee foam for the foam on top. And it was lemon. That is... You gotta try this. And it's $10. That is a cheap cocktail at Disney. Happy hour is from 11 to 5 every day. I'm gonna walk around with my wonderful drink. This is Patrick Kavanagh, famous Irish poet, and that's my review of Raglan Road, Cookes of Dublin, and Hole in the Wall. All three fantastic. If you're looking for a great experience, come here. If you want a good cheap meal, do the Quicks, or cheaper, about $17 to $18 a person. Go to Cookes of Dublin, and if you want a great drink, and this is a great price, then make sure to check out Hole in the Wall. Thank you, Pam, for sponsoring this video, and I hope you enjoyed it.